One West, y'all. I'm Shy Excel, man. And let me tell you something. We different over here. We big steppers. Let's go.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Yo, what you say? No, we don't play you out your mind. Watch what you say, that type of shit could get you lined. And if you search, then let me tell you what you'll find. The city is mine. Just a mud who became the pick of the litter. Now my name ring bells when you talk heavy hitters. Nice nigga, but don't make me transform like Thriller. Sam Cooke a nigga beat like I was born by the river. Go get her, you piss her, you get off of the shitter. Can't put you in the spotlight, you niggas are with her. Keep an eye open around for any nigga that slither. Cause it ain't no sunshine here like Bill Withers, whoa. Fuck you know about this life I live. How you gon' talk to me like I ain't lose no rib? Like I ain't lose no crib, ain't lose no kid. Ain't sleep in my car and I ain't lose no gig. Shit, I never gave an order that I ain't did. And I ain't never take a fucking thing that I wouldn't give. Always kept it a bill, homie, I ain't fib. And if I had to go sit, then I just do my bid. Yo, my whole team full of steel beams we can't fold. Your whole circle full of some squares you can't roll. That's why we always take it to levels you can't go. Talk shit, but you can see me with these hands though. If looks would kill like Cyclops, these niggas wanna see me in Pine Box. Know that on my watch, got a better chance to rewind clocks when you quit nigga when time stops, bitch. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa.
This flow is award-winning. Torment him, bomb to death, I'm bored with him. Trash him, throw him away with the has-beens. Ice cold with the flow, I'm Alaskan. You was in the fucking jungle in the past tense. I be with the lions, they my friends, Harold Baskins. And like her, they'll never find a body. Tiger stripe tracksuit, feeling like Joe Exotic. Shit, I don't know what it is, but I know I got it. Feeling like Alonzo, surgical with the shotty. All you see is skull and bones, Illuminati. Probably I be the illest nigga to do it. I just talk shit on the beat and they call it music. I just come provide you with heat, remain the coolest. You ain't never been in the street with all the shooters. I was sipping yak with rioters and looters. Gotta keep my boots laced, shoot straight. Run up on you with the deuce 8 in a screw face. It's bad out here, my style effortless. 2 hands hugging a Ruger, so affectionate. Lot of suckers don't want war, I'm respecting it. Biggest stepper, snatch a plate, the hood starving. Cause they got beard shoot trades like James Harden. Straight from NY to Philly, we still mobbing.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. 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 Whoa.
Ooh, 27 Club.
All right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk had nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk had nothing, we on fellowship. Florida Lee on my top, this a Saints hat. This the third can't be been in, he a J-Cat. Nigga tryna steal the sauce, yeah, I hate that. But I ain't make the rules, I can't change that. New bottle, new wine, yeah, I can't crack. Look, flag on the play, they grabbing face masks. Niggas always saving hoes where your cape at. The only killer that you know without no face tag. Hell yeah, my bitch bad, Proverbs 31, yeah. This is not a drill, I be 30'd up, yeah. He about to crack the sky, you better hurry up. It's all bad when you see us hang that jersey up. It's mad brick, I got the blick with my cover on. He a fed, he a op, got his cover blown. Look, I'm really outside without no scully on. It's one West, bitch, I'm on with my brothers on. He got ranked, then he left, he broke another oath. I got the plate, we about to take another zone. They was sleeping on the team, now they comatose. Left his brother out to dry, I guess he wanna fold. Put the oil on his head, that's another soul. I try to tell him we a pro, don't do this shit at home. She unhappy, left her man, she a 304. He try to justify that shit, he broke the penal code. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk had nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk had nothing, we on fellowship. Gotta watch these niggas, they be cointel. LeBron ain't never killed nobody, but I know he will. It's on me, yeah, where I go, yeah, that's the holy seal. My niggas itching when it's up, you better not touch a chair. Ooh, I'm with the extra, that's on the back. He ain't loyal to his brothers, how you follow that? She either working with her hands or she off her bag. Broke bitches, yeah, they done that, give me a heart attack. You see the banner, but my head, I'm a part of that. These niggas cowards, pussies, we don't want no parts in that. They let our warrior out of prison, he ain't going back. And don't be speaking on the truth, cause we with all of that. Look, before they started dissing, they was fans first. You will never catch me digging in no man purse. Really put my brick in, that's why my hands hurt. And don't be speaking bullshit, that make my head hurt. Look, I done her burn my fingers from the Michael Drake. For the brotherhood, I done her threw my life away. I never see him, tell him come out from their hiding place. We can't do it, we told them we gon' find a way. They rather march 1,000 deep, we rather feed the people. They wouldn't put on all black, now he reading Hebrew. Upk the standard if you speak on Hebrew. Don't think they solid, get with them niggas just gon' leave you. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk had nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk had nothing, we on fellowship.
Y'all ain't ready yet, man. Here it come right now, prepare yourself. Here comes the boom!
Here come the boom. Look who just stepped in the room. Got soldiers in every direction. As long as they steppin' in tune. I been all black with the groom. Watching Babylon fall to a doom. Lord, know I'm ready, and I know that you know that her love is deadly, but I am immune. These niggas talking rude to whom? That's a spot, you'll be moving soon, and you'll be leaving shortly. Still walking with them angels, yeah, they still enforce me. Got a whole lot of zeal, I can't get it off me. Plus I'm winning like I got a blue ribbon on me. He ain't one wet, bitch, I beg your pardon. See, I knew these niggas like to do that pillow talking, so that's why I bought a Glock to the slumber party. Got it out the dust. I just began to it pretty much. That brotherhood of weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. If it ain't one West nigga, hush. I don't wanna hear it, keep your tone down. Had a couple complications, but it's on now. So you can kill it, speculation, bitch, I'm thrown down. And if you want a conversation, set his zone down. What he say, I ain't hear him, I done zoned down. Can't walk, this a low mouth. I'm 44, I'm on another level with it. These niggas never listen, so I let the devil get his ass. I try to tell him, I'm a rebel nigga. Better be careful if you ever think I'm stepping in my path. Cause it ain't no game, stay in your lane. Now I'm playing twisted metal with his ass. Got it out the gut. I just began to it pretty much. That brotherhood of weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. Revenge still my main bitch, I think I got a crush. And she know that I got some sick shit inside me. Bitch, you know Isupk versus everybody. Got the time, move the buttons like he Teddy Riley. Now I'ma race through the track like a Ricky Bobby. Got it out the dust. I just began to it pretty much. That brotherhood of weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. Gotta keep it with me, it's a must. Got it out the dust. I just began to it pretty much. That brotherhood of weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. If it ain't one West nigga, hot.
You heard what he said. If they want West nigga hush, watch your goddamn mouth, man. We ain't the same. We not the same. We'll never be the same. We react different. We live different. And we're gonna keep on pushing this truth until your house shall return, sucker. And y'all niggas out there, y'all lukewarm. Y'all can never be us, cause we hot. Burning hot. Let's get it.
Israelites. Can I get an amen? Amen and hallelujah. The Isupk are the real priests and prophets in the earth today. Listen to them. Amen. I'm not even fit to teach this Bible, and I've taught it wrong for so long. Just listen to the priests of the Isupk. Y'all hear me? We all just need to get in all black and start our 90 days, because Christianity isn't the way.
Yes, Pastor.
Now look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, visit isupk.com and find the school nearest you.
Visit isupk.com and find the school nearest you.
I'm going to start right now. White Terry. Shalom. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are.
Hey, shalom, Israel. This is the Isupk coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We are not affiliated with no Israelite group, period, for obvious reasons. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth about the Bible, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Israelites that the Bible speak of, the true Jews that the Bible speak of. Real Jews, no ish behind that. You got men in small hats with long sideburns trying to steal and claim our identity. But when you question them on it, they can't tell you which tribe they're from. And they also would lie about a tribe named what Cap said it the other day. How they say it? Levay. They claim to be from the tribe of Levi, but we all know that that's a lie. That's right. One of the many lies that's going across this earth, being told by the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speak of. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lie, cheat, and steal his way into history, basically. You know what I'm saying? And we all know the war. Whoever wins the war, that's who the story is told by. Like the victor tells the story, which is the so-called white man. Since we are in our captivity today, he told the history, which is, you know, a bunch of lies. You know what I'm saying? He got this land due to the lies he told, due to the lies that he keeps going to this day. You know, false treaties being signed, you know, things such as that. This is UPK Milwaukee. I'm Officer Kananya, Officer 500 Kananya. Right. Today, we're going to be talking about a few things. You know, we're going to be talking about addiction, who the Bible is actually for, even though if you've seen our class before, you should know by now that the Bible is only for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But we're going to emphasize on that as well. We're going to be talking about ungodly things. We're going to be talking about, you know what I'm saying, how you should be according to the law, what you should be putting in your body, like your temple, you know what I mean? And amongst a couple of other things, which we're going to run down when we come across it, you know what I mean? Mainly just speaking about your temple, which is your body, you know. And, you know, things about the Bible that people that commonly isn't taught in the Christian church, that's commonly isn't taught throughout the earth. Because why? They want to keep the lie going and hide the truth, because they know that we are the true Jews that the Bible speak of. You know what I mean? And when I say they, I mean, you know, the Ishman, the small hats, the long sideburns, the big-headed people, right? The people who have synagogues and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? The Catholics, the rabbis, you know, the lies that they're told, we're here to dispel all of them. And not only the UPK Milwaukee, the whole Isupk across America and overseas, right? We're here to dispel the lies that the so-called white man is continuing to bore in your head throughout your generations. You know, now it's about the taking over of the kids' mind. You know, we here to protect that. If we don't protect the kids, if we don't protect the women, who will? You know, when you leave kids to their own devices, they often make the wrong choice. And that goes for women as well. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. You know, when we leave women to make their own decisions, like in the world, we leave women to make their own decision about just a simple thing is dressing themselves. You know, they're gonna pick the most skimpiest outfits, the most whorish outfits, and their whole excuse for wearing it is because it's cute. No, you want to dress modest. You know, you want to leave something to the imagination. If everybody can just see what you look like through your clothes or outside of your clothes, and you're basically advertising at this point. You know, you're selling something. Basically, right? I want to start off with let's go to Isaiah, the book of Isaiah. I'm gonna touch on the book of Isaiah today. And if you could, Salaki, make sure y'all phones on mute. No distractions today. Isaiah chapter 5. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Do I do that a lot? Do I just be saying the chapter without saying the book and verse? Oh, Salaki. The book of Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20.
Come.
All right, hold that 1 second. I want to just expound on why I pulled this. This scripture right here that I'm about to have read off has a lot to do with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? They push it in the media and throughout the earth, and it pertains to a couple of different things: weed, whorish activity, men sleeping with other men's wives. What else? Pork eating, just a bunch of unlawful things that they call good in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? This scripture that I pulled today is, right now is what's going on in the earth, and we all know that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So the wicked is going to make anything contrary to the Bible is going to make it popular. So, like I always say too, they make sin look so fun. They make it seem so cool. If you ain't doing this, you ain't cool. And to add on to it, homosexuality, lesbianism. If you don't believe in this, then you're homophobic. They try to say as that's a negative term. What's wrong with being homophobic? I want the kids, the men, the women around me to be straight as an arrow. I want them to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, not to be crooked and going this way and against the true nature, which is a man and a woman, you know what I'm saying, reproducing to fill up the earth, right? If a man gets with a man, that stops population. If a woman gets with a woman, that stops the population. Basically, they pushing extinction on you, and y'all just okay with it. Salaki, read that when you got it.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
Stop right there. Say that again.
Woe unto them that call evil good.
Woe means destruction. Now, like I mentioned before, a lot of things they call it said woe unto them that call evil good. A lot of things they call good in this kingdom. You know, you can't go in a gas station without seeing some type of marijuana paraphernalia, without looking behind the counter and seeing they got 1,000 different types of blunts. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 different types of like they got weed plants on lighters, and they got just in next door. If you ever go next door, just look at the top of his window. It got all type of weed sayings, like one that's particularly stuck out to me was I'm on a plant-based diet, but it had a weed plant there. Like, it's just a bunch of funny nonsense that they trying to pump to make it seem okay to our youth, and it's really not okay. They call the evil's good. That's evil. If you trying to get a kid to smoke, and another thing, before I even say that, even though, you know, we all had our faults before we came into the UPK, but I'm starting to see more and more youth in the gas station asking me to buy blunts for them. Like, what's up with that? They literally standing by the door. Can you get me this Black and Mild? Can you give me this cigarillo? I'm like, man, hell no. I can get you a flyer to the ISUPK to teach you how to kick this habit, bro. You too young to be addicted to any type of drug. You should be addicted to the knowledge. You should be addicted to the law, statutes, and commandments. You should want to learn things to make you different. If you just want to smoke some weed somewhere, you just like the rest of the people out there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no different than the people that the Lord is coming to destroy if they don't repent. You know what I'm saying? You just like them. So wouldn't you want to save yourself and stay having your temple clean instead of just, I just wanted to try it, man? You don't never want to try it, because once you try it, you can become addicted. And don't be a part of the wrong circles where that's not all they do is smoke weed, or that's not all they do is, you know what I'm saying, that they're going to have you doing something else where you be strung out here asking for change somewhere on the streets, or homeless, or selling all your belongings just to chase that hit. You know what I'm saying? They call it evil good. You know, the advertisement for weed and drugs is rappers. You ain't gonna see no commercial. I always say you ain't gonna see no commercials about this. But rappers make it look so cool. And speaking of that, they just had Bow Wow looking so gay. It's like it. Taking a blunt out of another man's mouth and putting it in his mouth. I don't even want to drink after another man. That's why like in school, we knew this as a youth. In school, you don't drink after, I'll waterfall it for you. But you're not putting your lips on something that I put my lips on. It's just not happening. But when it's weed, it makes it different. No, it's the same. Y'all gonna have the same blisters on your lips, the same diseases. You know, it is flabbergasting to think of how America pumps that. You know, it looks so cool to be high. Don't you want to be high? Absolutely not. Because if I'm high, I can't. I'm not on my P's and Q's. I'm so in my mind that I'm just floating into an abyss. Like, that's the real sunken place. I know some of y'all seen Get Out, right? The sunken place. When you smoke weed, you're basically going into a sunken place. You're not as alert. You just let certain things pass, and that's what you can't do, especially if you have young, impressionable, young adults around you, young men, young women. You have to be alert to any and everything they do, because if you don't protect them, they're just going to be out here unprotected. That's why the hood is like it is now, because so much of us is addicted to weed out here. It's addicted to any kind of other thing, drugs. Drugs, alcohol. You could be addicted to Instagram, Facebook. These are new addictions. You know, you can't get out of bed without scrolling. As soon as you wake up, first thing you do is hit Instagram. That's a problem. First thing you do without washing your face and brushing your teeth, you start rolling up weed. Like, bro, come on now. You should be a pillar for your community. That's why the ISUPK is so important, because we actually teach young men, young women, man, addiction is it's a demon. You know what I'm saying? There's other healthier ways to make you forget about the poverty that you're in. You know what I'm saying? When you can go to the gym, lift some weights, go play basketball somewhere for a couple hours. You know, it feels good. Take it from me. I used to play basketball every single day of the week, twice on Sunday, playing basketball. It feels good after you done ran up and down the court a couple of times, held some defense. You know what I'm saying? Did something other than be addicted to drugs. Did something other than waste your time thinking about some other type of addiction you got. And if you don't play sports and nothing like that, get into this Bible, man. It's the knowledge is fun as well. Knowing about who you are is fun. Make it fun. You know what I mean? Then you can teach others who they are. And once you save somebody, it feels good. You know. Start from the top. Read that again, sir. Salaki.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil.
Stop right there. And good evil. They call us evil if we tell a man, don't be trying to go around sleeping with women that already has a husband. Oh, you a lame. Or you, what you mean? I'm trying to protect your life. I'm trying to, because you never know how that man gonna feel about his woman that you just, that's the thing that they call to. Oh, I took his bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's in the music. It's in the music that's pumped out today. You know what I mean? I took his girl, slept with his girl, all this and that. That's not good. Because what if that man is a hothead? What if he got temper? He quick to anger? What if all of that? Then your life is in danger just because you try to be like a rapper. Most of these rappers that rap that talk about what they talk about, they don't do this in real life. They just want to influence y'all to keep going down that rabbit hole as long as the so-called white man pay them. And it's all because of the so-called white man. Well, I'm not gonna blame it on the Israelite for what they do, because they being paid by, we don't own these companies, and they pay, and unfortunately they pay more for negativity. They call that good though. Oh, it's good. Oh, you took his girl. Oh, that's 100. You a real player, true pimp. But the Bible is against that. That's what they pump out here. Sleep with as many women as you can, even if they have a husband. But the Bible say, man, if you sleep with another man's wife, then you've committed adultery. But they call that good in the earth. Continue on.
Come. That put darkness for light. And
Wait, stop right there. Like every time. Like, I know y'all, if y'all don't watch a couple of these new music videos that come on, it's all kind of symbolism in there. Like worshiping Satan and the Baphomet symbolism. People showing themselves as a devil, as a demon. But they pump that to you as all. It's okay to do that. They don't know the true meaning of what a demon is. They come out with all kind of movies that making ghouls and goblins appear like this, but a demon is in your head. It can get on you. It's the spirit that can get on you, and make you act a different way. Even it's a spirit of drunkenness, make you act a different way. You pass out, wake up. Well, what did I do last night? You don't know because you wasn't in control. I experienced that personally. Not just me, other people. I'm watching other people act a different way. And then they wake up. Well, what did I do last night? And then you show them a video of what was going on. I did that. Yes. No, that was a demon on you, bro. Or even sisters. We all get this. We all seen some type of form of drunkenness or a demon on somebody. Then that's not just a drunkenness. That could be drugs as well. Because I don't know how many of y'all ever seen somebody off heroin or PCP or crack before. They somehow they got the strength of 1,000 men. They can lift cars and all it is. And then they come down. Well, what did I do? Well, what happened? That's not how you got to be if you want to raise the children of Israel up in these streets, man. You have to be and when I say an influencer, I don't mean how they do it today on internet. Women half naked on TV, on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. No, not that type of influencer. An influencer of the law, statutes, and commandments. Because if y'all about to start school soon, right? So if we not there to, y'all can, and I know y'all got y'all little buddies and cliques in school, man. I ain't doing that. Whatever they going to do, I ain't doing. Maybe you can influence them not to do that. You got to be a positive influence, because there's so many negative influences out here. Who gonna be the positive influences if it's not us? They call us evil for telling women to cover up. To let that register in your mind. Us telling the woman, man, cover your tail up, man. We shouldn't be able to see all that. It's kids out here. What do they say? Man, I'm grown. I'm strong and independent. Right? Keep going on there. Slocky. I probably got off track a little bit. Go ahead.
Calm. In light.
And then you want to say? Are you looking at me?
For darkness.
Mm-hmm.
That put bitter for sweet.
And
sweet for bitter.
Let's break that down. Bitter for sweet is sweet for bitter. What's sweet? What's an example of something being sweet? I don't mean like a food. Like, what are sweet words? Yeah, man, you can do whatever you want out here. The most thing I hear talking to some of my homies that's not in the UPK, man, God haven't came back yet, or Jesus hasn't came back yet. So I'm gonna do any and everything I can. Well, what you mean? I be talking to my friends that's outside of the UPK. I don't even want to call them friends because they didn't follow me in here. But when I be talking to my compadres outside of the UPK, trying to get them in here, they say I'm preaching all the time. Oh, you preaching, bro? What do you mean I'm preaching? We used to run in the same circles. We used to do the same things. And y'all used to follow me doing these things. I used to come pick y'all. I used to be the guy. Now, when it's time to put the weed down, when it's time to stop trying to sleep with all these whores, stop trying to find women and sleep with them and leave. Now y'all like, oh, we don't want to do that. What you mean, bro? You don't want to be righteous. You don't want to turn your life around. We've been doing the same thing for how many years? 10 years, 15 years. You don't want to try something different? I even got one homie, he keep going to jail back to back. Oh, you don't want to stay out of jail? You don't want to actually work for something that can save your life? The Lord had mercy on. I told him, man, I'm gonna tell him the Lord got mercy on you. When he sends you to jail, you can get sober in jail. Kick the addictions. But if you in jail and the only thing you can think of is weed or liquor, then you're just gonna get out and do the same thing. Like, why wouldn't you want to change your life, man? You got kids out here, man. Do you want to be a positive influence, or you want to lead the rest of the youth and people that's under you down the same path as you? It's a decision that we all have to make throughout our life. We come to an epiphany sometime in our life where we be alone and we just was sitting there thinking or daydreaming off in the sky. And then it hit us. Man, I got to change my life. That moment hasn't happened to y'all yet. Well, everything that's going on out here in the streets, everything that's being told negative about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you don't want to be that voice to say, man, we ain't like that. And that's the white man telling y'all, telling our story. We in the UPK, we tell our story. The sober story, the clean story, the positive story, the real story, the true story. The so-called white man gonna throw all type of negative things on us and say, look, they the ones that did it. When the Bible says, man, he was a murderer since the beginning. We didn't just learn that. We got it from somewhere. We was influenced from somewhere. Right? Is that all on that?
Come on, sir.
Read that one more time. We're gonna move on.
Come.
Probably said a mouthful. Salakia to the minute, but
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20.
before you do that though, Salakia for cutting you off. Man, sometimes these people be older than me. People that I used to hang, they older than me. But just because you're older than me don't mean you're wiser than me. You know what I mean? I got men above me in here who I absolutely don't think that I'm wiser than. But they're younger than me. They're younger in age, but older in wisdom and the truth. And I ain't got no problem with that. I have to catch up to that. But that's what they stuck on. Man, I'm older than you, man. How you gonna tell me this? I'm older than you. Just because you're old don't mean you got wisdom. You could be dumb for 40 years just because you're older than me. What does that mean? You just an old dummy. We gotta take our past, man. I mean, take our time to think about what's going on and do we want to better the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, or do we want to continue on this path where it's not getting no better? It's not getting no better. It only gets better when you realize what the trick and the plan that they have for us in America. Salaki, go ahead. Salaki too for cutting you off. I appreciate you though.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
Wait, Salaki again. They call us a hate group. We are the true light, but they say, man, we a hate group. What crimes of hate have we committed? You only see us anywhere only protecting ourselves. We haven't went on the offense yet. But y'all prepare yourself for when that day actually happens. Because it's going to come when we have to go on offense and actually go either find somebody, go do something to somebody, you know, just prepare your minds and bodies for that, you know. But they label us, they call us dark, man. That's a cult. Man, that's a hate group. How do we hate anybody? I mean, Salakia, scratch that. Do we show hate to anybody? Even when we have our cookouts, everybody not invited. But if you stand right outside that barrier, somebody will bring you a plate. Heathen. Right? We ain't finna, oh man, that's a heathen. Let's go beat him down. Let's go beat him up in his family. We ain't finna do none of that, but you excluded from what we got over here. We showing love to our people. What's hateful about that? Just because it's not all inclusive. If you look at the world is all inclusive. What the world is in turmoil because of that. You got the so-called what do we call them now? Because I heard they disbanded the LGBT little saying thing. They just call it the Upk community for now. They think it's 45 genders or something like that, which is crazy. But they want you to acknowledge that a man is a woman and a woman is a man. If that's not confusion, I don't know what is. They want men to be able to participate in women's sports. They want men to be able to go in women's bathrooms. That's crazy. And then put some laws against us to prevent them from doing that. How are we supposed to protect our women? How are we supposed to protect our daughters? How are we supposed to protect any woman? And what make it so bad is they convince the women of this as well. Well, not all of them. They convince some women of this as well. Yes, it's 11 genders. You got non-binary, binary. I'm a cat. Come on now. This is turning into a clown world. But the Lord said, what is done in the dark shall come to light. This type of stuff was done in the dark. Now they just bringing it to light, trying to make it okay. Do you want to be a part of the clown world, or be a part of the world of Israel, which is the truth. And here you can't do whatever you want to do. If you want to be like that, then you might as well go out there and join them. Other Israelite groups. We did research on these people. Just last night, watched a couple videos on these. I don't even got the words. Salaki. Go ahead and read it. I ain't gonna cut you off. The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. I ain't gonna cut you off this time. Salaki.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That's it. All right, drop that. Let me get Jeremiah 10 and 2. Then we're gonna go into the real topic. I mean, the real thing, what I wanted to speak of today, which is, I didn't want to surround the whole class on just marijuana or weed or whatever they're calling it today. Strong, loud, killer, all the nicknames. Right? Because this is a strong demon that's on our Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the demon of marijuana. There was once upon a time. Never thought I'd be able, or my excuse was, man, I can quit this at any time. I'm not addicted. But we're going to come back to that later. I said, book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Ain't no juice in there that we can get. Oh, Salakia. No, that's probably that Everfresh. That's somebody's personal. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord.
Wait, let me get there with you. Because they probably say, thus saith the Lord. Let me get there with you, though, real quick. Jeremiah 10, verse 2. Okay, go ahead.
Learn not the way of the
Start
heathen.
over.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Got to read it like this. Thus saith the Lord, comma, learn not the way of the heathen. What's some of the ways of the heathen? I know y'all know some of those. Go ahead. It didn't pass to him when you get it.
Eating some that doesn't have scales.
Absolutely. Like catfish. Yeah.
And you said this, but when just having a lot of food and just you're gonna.
Oh, you mean gluttony? Yeah. Like eating more than your feel, right? Yeah, absolutely. They want you to be fat and unable to, because I don't know if it's a hate speech or is saying the word fat a hate speech? I don't know. They got so many stipulations out here, man.
Maybe overweight might be the politically correct term, or obese definitionally.
Okay, being overweight and obese, you can't really do for yourself. You can't really run if you're overweight. Can't run fast at that. You got some big people that can run. But being overweight, just overeating. You had your share. You was hungry. You ate enough. Now you're not hungry. You just want to get a little bit more. That's overeating. That's exactly what. Because what did they say? What did we all grow up on? Eat 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And eat snacks in between, right? They want you obese. They want you to be not fit, because when you in the army of the Lord, if you're fat and if you're overweight and obese, it's hard for you to do certain things. Certain things is just canceled to you because you're just so overweight, right? Go ahead.
It's also brunch, but
what?
It's also
brunch. I think that's a term that uppity white folks use for lunch, because it's in between breakfast and lunch, so it's called brunch, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
And sometimes they say dessert.
Oh yeah, can't forget the dessert. And then if you ever just pay attention next time y'all go to the grocery store, right? Go to the grocery store, go down the aisle, all the colorful cereals, all the things that pop to your eyes, they on the lower shelves. So you can say, "Ooh, give me that. I want that. I want this and that and that and that." Especially the sugary, the stuff that gets you the sugar high. You know, high. They trying to damage you and destroy you any way they can. You know, whether it's the water or the food or the sugar or the snacks or your sexuality, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you see, they trying to corrupt your mind. That's why the UPK is so important, to get your mind back on the right track, to focus. Man, we here to do a job. That's to save blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians as much as we can, because everybody ain't gonna be saved. You're gonna have them hard-headed niggas that say, "Man, I'm just not gonna do it," and they gonna learn in the long run they should have just did it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they put all the lower sugary stuff at the bottom so the kids.
Absolutely,
to
because what does the Bible say? Kids are your oppressors. What does it mean by that? What does it mean by that? Anybody have an idea? Go ahead.
When the kids want something, they're gonna try to convince you to buy it.
Yeah, mommy, can I get this, please, 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 please? Don't let it be like somebody that get everything they want. The minute you tell them no, they causing a scene in the grocery store. They falling out in the aisle, and it's so fortunate that I have not. I mean, I've seen some do that, but I have not seen many Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian kids do that, because they know either their mama or their daddy going, "What are you acting a fool in here? Let's go to the bathroom. We're gonna see if you act a fool some more after that." Some of them do it right there in the aisle and don't care if you crying loud or whatever. But you see, all of that is put on the bottom shelf so that a kid level, so they can see and say, "Mommy, can I get this, mommy?" In the mommy's ear, or the whoever's shopping, "Daddy, can I get this, daddy?" You know what I'm saying? It's to get the attention of the kid, because the kid don't know no better. They think it's just food. They don't know about the cholesterol, the calories, the sugar in this thing. Getting them addicted to the sugar at it, that's a whole nother class right there. The sugar alone can be a class, because the kid don't know. Kid don't know that this is harming his body. It just it tastes good. That's why if the parents job to say, "No, you don't need that. Get this. You know, you don't need that. Get this. It's 150 less calories than that." But when you get it, it don't taste right, because it ain't got that much sugar in it. But the stuff that that appeal to your taste buds, it got sugar in it, high fructose corn syrup, lead, maybe stuff they used to make paint. Y'all gotta do your research on some of these stuff. Some of the stuff that y'all like, just what's in it. You'll be surprised, man. I've been eating paint my whole life. Man, I've been eating 1,000 grams of sugar a day. That's part of the reason I don't eat candy like that. I probably have I got a pack of Mambas that was bought maybe 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. I haven't even touched. It's because I don't desire sugar, because I know what it can do. You know what I mean? Read that from the top again. Or is it Jeremiah 10:2? Salakia, to the men above me and to the people that's in class. Sometimes I go off the topic a little bit. I just got to reel it back in. Salakia.
This is the book of Jeremiah, verse 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Remember how I told you how you got to read that? Thus saith the Lord, comma. So it's a little pause. And then, right? So read that one more time.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. Did y'all tell me some ways of devils of the heathen? Okay, keep going.
And in heaven.
What?
And not to be dismayed at the sight of heaven.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. What do you think that means? You don't know? We talked about this a couple classes ago. You didn't tune in. Oh yeah. We got one, coach. No, it means, be not dismayed of the signs of heaven, right? When it has like a half moon, a full moon, sometimes you be looking in the sky and you don't even see a moon, right? It's not for you to make special days about this. Okay, it's a half moon today. We're going to celebrate this day every year for half moon day. We're going to make a holiday just because it's a half moon. Just look up, recognize, oh man, it's a sight to see, right? So like, it's a glorious thing to look at. Even like, I don't know if y'all ever seen like a red moon, a blood red moon, or a yellow moon. Never seen a yellow moon? Y'all never seen a red moon though? It means not to just, you looking for the, what's the name? It should be like under the table. It's not to make special days of this. Oh, this day we're gonna sacrifice 10 chickens because it's a red moon. This is what them secret societies do, right? Oh, it's a blood moon. They're gonna sacrifice a real living human, a baby even. And Salakia, side note, this is why they push the abortion agenda so much. Because they want you to abort these babies. They want you to look at life like it's an abortable thing. They want you to look at a woman being pregnant as, oh, she could just have another one. That's a gift from God. They want you to spit in the Lord's face. That's why they push my body, my choice, right? My body, my choice. And I'm gonna say this personally too. Just whenever I see a my body, my choice thing on Instagram or wherever it's at, right? I get right in the comments and I troll a little bit. I say, well, even though I'm not gonna act on this, right? I'll get in the comments and I'll troll. I'll be like, man, if you can abort a child that you say is fully yours, just because it's in your womb and you're bringing it to term. If that's fully yours, I'll be like, it's not fully yours. That's half my child too. So if you abort my child, I should be able to abort you. I'm trolling when I say it, but I just want to look at what they say after that. How can you abort a full human? Then I say, how can you abort a full human? Then we just go back and forth on that topic. Because how are you going to make all the decisions for something we both partook in making? Just because, what society told you that it was okay? And another thing, what do they do with these aborted kids? When they abort children, they don't give you the aborted carcass of your baby and tell you to go bury it somewhere. They keep that and do research on that and do God knows what to that. Let me bring it back home though. It all boils down to the courtship. Man, know who you laying down with. Because you could be laying down with somebody who in a whole different mindset of, I can't handle this pregnancy, I'm going to terminate it. and you like you begging them, don't terminate it. But then they listen to the world. My body, my choice. Pro-choice. And they got so many things to back them up in the world. But in here in the ISUPK, we say, man, have that child. Man, be fruitful. If you abort the child, that's not being fruitful. And the Lord, don't think the Lord don't got angels writing that down. Oh, she aborted 17 kids. And she think it's okay.
That's right.
Of course not. Right? Keep going on that.
For the heathens that are this or dismayed at them.
Like I said, they make holidays and special days of this, the things that star. Oh, it's a shooting star. Make a wish. Oh, that's Orion right there. I'm gonna pray to Orion, which is crazy, right? Keep going.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Oh, well, to further add on to that, they got fraternities that's dedicated to stars and moon crescents and things of that nature. That's what the heathen participate in. If y'all ever go to a prestigious college, just beware of fraternities. And is that the male one, fraternities? Yeah, fraternities. And you young ladies out there, beware sororities. Because I don't know how many of y'all seen, y'all probably too didn't see it. The movie called Neighbors. Oh, you seen that? Yeah. Oh, it goes down. And it's even worse than that. Even worse. That's probably the movie version, but it's worse than that. You got to do some unspeakable acts to be cool with these people in these fraternities. They give you a special badge, a special marking. Oh, you Alpha Chi Alpha or whatever, right? But they make you do some unspeakable acts against the Bible. Absolutely, you just got to be aware of certain things when y'all get older, especially that type of stuff. Because I hope y'all go to college. Further y'all education as much as y'all can. Maybe y'all want to be a doctor, lawyer. I don't know which one of y'all think y'all can play basketball good. Soccer? No? What? Yeah. Chess. This Mr. Chess right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but just beware of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They got tournaments for chess and stuff like that. It's not as big because I don't know why. I never even thought of it. But it's definitely tournaments for chess. And Mr. Basketball right here / Heartbreak Kid with the singing. That's good though. Something other than being in the streets, right? Something other than contributing to the negativity out here. Long as your head on straight, y'all should be good. Long as y'all get the counsel from men above y'all, it should be good. Right? Drop that. Let's get into it. Let me get oh, Salaki, 1 second. Somebody. Okay, I guess. All right, so drop that and let me get the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 27. Now, this is a scripture pertaining to y'all America's number one drug for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, weed. We're going to speak about this today in class because I thought, you got it? All right, hold that. I thought we would be mature enough to, beat the weed thing, but some people need to hear it from a Bible standpoint, need to hear it from a priest standpoint. Now, we're not just telling you to stop weed because we just doing it. It's reasons why we're telling you to lay off the weed, lay off any type of drug or ailment. And plus, if you need some help, isupk.com or the number on the flyer, Sir Salaki, hand me a flyer down there. Or, if you're in the Milwaukee area, Sioux Falls, what else area? Wisconsin, Waukesha, the water said, Sheboygan, South Side, East Side, West Side, North Side. You need some help dealing with weed, man. Call. It's a number you can call. And it's a school you can come to. We got free classes weekly. We got free basically free help for whatever your ailment is and whatever you need. You got you battling with demons in your mind, we got help for that. You battling with addiction, is help for that. You battling with domestic violence, battling with just basically we're cutting off dreads. We can show you how that's not our culture and how you should. That's a East Indian culture, right? There's some of y'all low key out there start growing your dreads because of Lil Wayne. I'm gonna just say that. Waka Flocka them. Oh, y'all seen dreads? Oh, them look so cool. Lil Jon. And I'm speaking for the people that's born in 82 up. Y'all got dreads from famous rappers and people y'all seen. Right? Because that was never taught. I never thought in my mind to get no dreads at all. We got help for that, though, as well. The number to the Milwaukee school, though, if y'all need any type of help on that, is 414-293-3869. And the address to our school is 4221 West North Avenue, number 101. You can't miss it. It say Real Nigga University on the door. If you come, just so happen to come by one day, we got a mailbox, put a letter in the mail or something like that. Anything to help you, we about that. We just want to see our people beat the addictions, beat the curses of America. That's right. But we can't force this on you. You have to want to do that. You have to want to change your life for the better. The Bible also says a double-minded man is unstable. If you just want to come in here just for the show, I'm with the Isupk now, you know what I'm saying? But when you leave out of here, you acting a whole different, you going right back to what you so-called left from, then you might as well just stay out there, man. But if you don't want to change, we can't. What's the point of you even coming in here? Right? And Salaki, what did I say? Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27. All right, read that.
He that's greed.
Wait. You got to start from the top. Let me get there with you. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27. Go ahead.
An ungodly man.
What type of man?
An ungodly man. Diggeth up evil.
What does that sound like? An ungodly man diggeth up evil. Now, this not talking about, you ever seen like a somebody on a beach or in the woods somewhere with one of those metal detectors, and they, as soon as they find something, it's not talking about that type of thing. What does it sound like? Go ahead.
I think it sounded like you're going to something evil, and you digging up something that's evil. And bad habit.
That's heavy. You right there. But it's one specific answer I'm looking for. You right. All of that is right, but you just missing one word. That's crazy that you just thought of that. That's so advanced, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You got it though. Want me to help you out? Go ahead.
Is it saying like an ungodly man trying to find more ways to be addicted to something?
Not quite. Let me help y'all out. So, what is weed? Go ahead.
It's in a sense, is like a virus. It spread.
He on the road today. I ain't gonna lie, but that's an advanced answer. But it's one specific word that I'm looking for. What is it? What is it? It definitely is a virus that spread throughout throughout the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. You know what I mean? But what? Okay, so this is a pen, right? So what is weed? What is marijuana, Salaki?
A drug?
Yeah, but you know, you got pharmaceuticals got prescriptions and drugs and stuff that can be prescribed to you, like ibuprofen and stuff like that. But what is it? Where does it grow? I'm not saying specifically like it grow in the Himalayas, and no, I'm not saying that. Like, okay, let me help y'all out. Oh, go ahead.
It's a plant.
There you go. Weed is a plant, and what does the scripture say? An ungodly man diggeth up the earth. What are they planning on doing with that?
Smoking.
Exactly. So evil men dig up the earth either to smoke or to sell. You know, that's is witchcraft, right? It's sorcery. So if you're, and I hear y'all out there on the line too, I didn't dig it up personally. Keep going. I hear y'all. I didn't dig it up. I hear the excuses you have. And I battled many, even and Salaki, if my sister hear this, I don't even really care. I done battled my sisters, my blood sisters, of course. They friends on this every time I go to their house. They sick of me. I'm known as the anti-weed man. As soon as they see me, they be like, oh, here he come. Yup. Put the drugs down or I'm out of here. Right? Well, keep going on that. Let's get a little bit more.
In his lips, there is a burning fire.
So what happens when I don't expect y'all to know, right? Because they got all type of technology out here now. They got weed pens, vapes, this and that, which is worse. Like it gets worse and worse, but it seems more anything that's harming your body, they're gonna make it super convenient for you. They're gonna make it super convenient for you to get, for you to use. I don't even think they card people or ID people for them vapes in these stores. I've never heard nobody say, "Can you buy me a vape?" I never heard no young person say, "Man, can you get this vape for me, the cherry kind, the strawberry kind?" No, they allow that, and that goes to show you that these East Indians, these Indians with the dots, they really don't care as long as they get the sale. They'll sell it right to you just so they can get you out of here, or they can have a reoccurring customer. Make you think you're cool. Oh, I'm cool with them. They're gonna give me this. at the end of the day, it's harming your body. You know, it's research done on this. It's a couple articles, you know, on the way that it harms your body. Let me see if he put it in here. Oh, okay. He just went to. Okay. So he just went to like Google and typed in like how harmful is marijuana. But you know, the so-called white man is such a devil that he's not going to tell you that marijuana kills. He's not going to tell you that marijuana affects you. Well, he will tell you it affects your lungs, but that's as far as it goes. He's not going to tell you it affects your respiratory system. It affects your reproductive system, your which is the most important thing that you need to be fruitful and multiply, right? Which is crazy, right? But is there any story to lock in? Okay, let me just read this real quick.
Like, if I may.
Concert.
A few months ago, when I was in class, I brought up an article about how scientists are showing what's the word that they use? How it can get passed down in the parents' DNA today. So the cognitive stressors and ailments that are associated with the respiratory reproductive, all the other carcinogenic properties of, but a lot of the neurological effects of it, you can pass that down to your children with that long-term exposure to marijuana.
Right. And then Salakia, the side effects can be one of the kids can have severe asthma or a breathing problem.
They can be on the spectrum because of it.
Right. And then not only that, it dries your blood up. Like you think it's all good because all the effects you feel immediately is just high. But the long-term effects is, like I said, it affects your respiratory system, your lungs, your reproductive system. It's passed down. So and then it affects your psyche because you looking at it like, man, my grandma smoked weed, my mama smoked, my uncle smoked weed. It can't be that bad. But that's just if I could, sir, would it be saying that that's a generational curse?
Absolutely. Addiction in itself would definitely be a telltale sign of the generational curses. Alcoholism, crack babies.
Right.
It's really no different. Emphysema, because back when we were kids, they were still smoking in the hospital damn near.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We went to the restaurants where they had the smoking section.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I guess kind of funny thing even on that though, people want to talk about the medicinal benefits of marijuana, which the plant itself does have medicinal benefits. There's no nutritional value to it, but it does have some medicinal properties. But they even did studies with one study in particular that I had come across years ago was students studying while smoking cigarettes, and they had found that the students who were smoking cigarettes had a higher level of focus and efficiency while they were studying and smoking versus young people who weren't smoking. So even something that we know is cancerous, it can have a certain effect and trigger certain responses, but we still know it's bad for us. But for this one, everybody wants to fight.
Right. And then they bring out all the stops. Man, God put this here for me and you. Come on, man. If you really wanted to use marijuana, it's supposed to be used in a tea form, digesting it, not smoking it. Smoking it is harmful, but when you put it in the tea, you're healing. It's for healing purposes. Come.
There's 2 points on that real quick too. Now I lost one of them. Oh yeah, it does have the medicinal property supposed to be ingested versus smoked. But that's also supposed to be prescribed by a physician.
Right.
Not from Google and me because you looked up some shit. Why don't you? And then also, I got a whole bag of herbs up on that shelf up there. Ain't nobody rushing in here to try to smoke that.
Right. They don't smoke the poison ivy. Only marijuana. Why? Because it's the popular thing to do.
Hey, crack cocaine started off with
Absolutely. Ain't nobody rushing to smoke that. Well, you do have crack smokers out here, but they ain't far. Even if you tell a person that's on these drugs, such as crack, they say, yeah, man, I just can't kick it. But when you tell somebody who smoke weed, they fight. Man, why can't smoke weed? It's not harming nobody. It never killed anyone. Of course, they're not going to tell you that it killed someone. Of course, they're not going to say, well, this person's lungs failed because they was a smoker of marijuana. They're not going to say, man, this person can't have kids because they smoking marijuana. They're not going to tell you that because they're going to leave all of that out just so you can fight so hard for it. Scientists prove that, yeah, they lied to you, bro. Salaki, they lied to you.
That's right.
Not only that, marijuana affects your temple. Like I said before, it affects your temple and your ability to it makes you feel like fuck it. Salaki, fuck it. This nigga broke in my house and stole all my man. Fuck it. I was gonna get something new anyway. Instead of being alert to somebody finna break in your house anyway and being ready, or just not having no marijuana at all and being like us. We trying to get you sober and clean, vigilant, and a fighter for the Lord instead of a fighter for a plant.
That's right.
Man, you will fight your brother, man, over some weed. You can't beat a plant.
It's a lot.
Concept.
It's like, I don't even keep on jumping in, but that point that you brought up too, how you will fight your brother over weed. We fight each other over shit that people want to claim is such an innocent part of, maybe the American or even hip hop culture. But I mean, hippies and all different,
right?
All different groups partake in it, but and I know this from experience because we used to do some of this dumb shit. You can't get jumped over a little bit back. You can get shot, you can get stabbed, you can get robbed, and you can get into a fight for that shit.
Absolutely. And to add on to that, the mood swings. Oh man, the mood swing. If you want this, if you want marijuana, don't have access to it, you're gonna be mean to any and everybody you come in contact with. You gonna
it's like
Con.
It's like I'm just gonna add on real quick about the mood swings. That chemical imbalance that we are so used to. It's a similar effect that we see with alcoholics. You're used to feeling like that for so long that when you stop, you automatically get irritable and shit right away. So you think that you need that to calm down, but you don't understand that you just been living with a chemical imbalance for so long that trying to sober up and get clean from it is what's causing that little switch right now. Over time, sobriety will help heal that, but you're just caught up on in that moment, that feeling good, that instant gratification, that selfish just angst of always having to feel good.
Right. And then dang, I had to play to my head. The part where you can't see it's an addiction.
Right, that's right.
Because Salaki, sir, go ahead.
To add on what you're saying, you fight your brother, you fight your friend over addiction or weed or selling weed and stuff and selling cocaine and stuff like that. But you won't fight the police officer.
Right.
But you won't fight the the justice system.
Right.
Who wants to fight the all the other system, which is the ultimate gang force.
Right.
You want to fight them, but you will fight your mother. You will fight your brother.
Right. And then Slaggy, some of these niggas claim to be the toughest SOBs on the street, man. I knock a nigga out. I will run up in there, but you can't beat a plant that don't swing back. That ain't got no life bar. All you gotta do is just stop picking it up. Stop buying it. I'll tell you what helped me. Because it's like a what'd you call that? It's something that you just have to keep. What'd you call them when you just have to keep doing something?
Routine of persistence.
Almost like a routine. What helped me was sunflower seeds. Every time I wanted to do, and I wanted to quit. So every time I wanted to smoke some weed or something like that, two things. I thought of the Lord, and then I thought of man, what would the kids think if they see me doing this?
That's right.
If they grow up, they're gonna say, well, I seen you doing it. And I can't say you didn't, because you did. So I'm thinking of the lives that I will affect if anybody was to see me doing this. So that's what helped me. Every time I thought of smoking some weed, I thought of the Lord, and I just, mouthful of sunflower seeds. Sooner or later, the weed starts stinking to me. And then it started being unbearable to be around. And then even when it came to women, oh, you smoke? Next. Oh, you smoke? Oh, it's over for you. You thought, oh, we can talk when you stop smoking. I ain't gonna never start. You ain't gonna never mess with me then. Because it's so many negative effects, whether it be generational effects or personal effects. It makes your breath stink.
That's right.
It makes you irritable. It makes you addicted. You can't do nothing without smoking weed. That means you're an addict. I can't wake up. You can't wake up without smoking weed. You can't be on the toilet without smoking weed. You can't see a movie where you can't have when it becomes this bad, you just need to seek counsel, man. It's from the men above you, from the men you reporting to. Because that is an addiction. I know that's what the weed smokers don't think that it's an addiction, but it is. When you get to the point where you can't have fun without smoking weed, brother, sister, you need to, seek some counsel, especially if you want to change. Because I know it's a demon, and some of us majority of us can't fight these addiction demons alone. We need brothers and sisters. We need that help. We need that counsel. We need that. You know what I'm saying? We can't fight these demons alone. And it makes us that much more powerful when we got brothers and sisters behind us telling us to do the right thing. Who was reading that scripture? Salaki, I didn't mean to cut you off, but start from the top, read that one more time. Salaki.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 26. An ungodly man digs up evil.
So weed is evil. Go ahead.
In his lips, there are a burning fire.
What do you do with weed? You light it on fire. This is evil. Go ahead.
That's it.
That's it. Read it one more time so we can move on, man. Because some of us, we gotta have stuff reiterated to us. An evil man digs up the earth, and of his lips is a burning fire. What does that sound like? Somebody smoking weed. Smoking weed is evil because it makes you docile. It makes you, like I said, have that shit. Fuck it in my system. right? Start from the top. We're gonna move on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 26. An ungodly man digs up evil. In his lips there is a burning fire.
Drop that and let me get Exodus chapter 3. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Man, it's getting cold out here, y'all. Y'all gonna start buckling up. Fall coming a little bit too fast. Exodus chapter 20, verse 3.
Come on. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
What does it say?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Why would I bring that up when we're talking about weed here? Why would I bring that up? Anybody got any ideas?
Salaki, if I may.
Colin Concert.
By chance, does marijuana have any attachment to any other cultures or gods?
Kind out of one kind. Go ahead, Liz, like it.
You was not supposed to answer that. We want to.
What? Wow. Okay, so you just about to go to high school and you're about 7th grade. Okay, so I wouldn't expect y'all to know, but well, you got an idea, or you just got the
I got an idea.
Go ahead.
When it says thou shalt not have no other gods before me, I think of how they I'm just throwing this out there, but I think they kind of worship it.
That's on the head. We can give him a hand real quick. He on fire today. They worship this stuff. And to add on what the other one said, it's a god of weed. Did you know that? Is it Rastafari? What is the Rastafari? What is the Rastafari god? The Snoop Lion thing, right? When Snoop Dogg wasn't Snoop Lion, wasn't Snoop Dogg and he became Snoop Lion, the Rastafari. I don't see that god isn't mentioned, so it's not coming to me off the top of my head. But the Rastafari gods or God,
it's like
Khan Khan.
Also, it's deeply rooted in East Indian culture,
And
I believe that's. It's like they got so many of them. I could be wrong on this. I believe Shiva is like one of the chief deities that would be attributed to it.
Shiva. Right, it allows them to smoke weed. That's right. That's why kind of concerts like it.
And what you're saying, it allows them to do all that East Indian shit where they pop their legs for several months. And the stick is one of the first prize and stuff like that. They do all type of stuff that's wrong with our nation, because our nation is supposed to be is God, but
separate.
Yeah,
right. It's supposed to be separate from them.
That's right.
But this is one of the reasons we went into captivity.
That's right.
Because we wanted to do like everybody else, follow everybody else gods instead of our one true God of the Bible. Right? We wanted to. Weed is from the earth, right? If I'm not mistaken, if you Google one of these deities, one of these gods, the actual statue has like a joint in their hand or something like that. Which this is going directly against the scripture where the young trooper just read, "Thou shalt have no gods before me." They work, and what you said, young man, they worship this stuff. They wake up right before even thanking God that they know of, or whoever they think. They get the rolling up of weed, or get the sparking up the weed they had from the previous night. Come on, sir.
It's tab to share. Just did a quick little search, but Sheba is definitely one of them that's associated with it. That's right. Share this page.
Lock, yes, sir. Does it does it have like a paragraph or article that you can read from?
Yeah.
If you could just read like a little bit of it, so we could just get the meat of it.
So this is just a quick AI overview, but it states in Hindu tradition, the deity Shiva is closely associated with cannabis, often called Bhang. With the interpretation, but the interpretation varies significantly. Some texts and practitioners link him to his consumption, while others emphasize that his intoxication is spiritual, not drug-induced. Now, Shiva's mythological connection to cannabis. Multiple legends in ancient Hindu texts link Shiva to the consumption of cannabis, particularly as Bhang, an edible preparation made from the plant's leaves. Now, you got the churning of the ocean, you got the legend of discovery, they have a spiritual context of the cannabis use, a couple different esoteric definitions or attributions. But then they've got, if you were to switch over to the images, next I would be, make sure I got both of them to show people. That's the AI overview, gives you the text that I was reading from, and then there's a lot of different explanations and links that you can follow up.
Right.
If you move over to the images, you'll see their guides, images of their guides smoking with the plant around it, heavily steeped in East Indian culture.
Right. This is why America is okay with you smoking weed. This is why America is okay with it being sold in stores now. When back in the 90s, you could have go to jail for life on your third strike messing with marijuana. Right. But today, it's so open, and that's because they know that we coming back to our culture, and they want you to deviate from the path that you on to go try to smoke some weed.
That's right. Which
is the Shiva, whoever. I'm glad to get the name wrong. But like I said, they are okay with you smoking weed. It's any way to get you further away from your God, which is the God of the Bible, the God of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Yahweh in the Hebrew. Anything to get you away from that, they're going to try it, and they're going to push it, and it's going to be popular amongst the people that they pay off to advertise it. It's going to be popular into influence you to do it, right? You got that? I mean, keep going on that.
That's it.
Go to verse 4.
Thou shalt, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee an grave image, or
thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. What is that? They got bongs. They got the paraphernalia all around their house. They got weed ashtrays. They got weed, anything, like they got weed welcome mats. They got like, that is their God. That is their graven image. Because anything, they got weed clothes. They socks is marijuana socks. Everything, they got weed earrings, weed plant necklaces, and chains.
Don't forget about 420.
holidays, 420. It's unofficial, but everybody seems to know about this. Everybody seems to know about this. It's unofficial, but everybody seems to know about 420, which is crazy work. They are okay with you being under the influence of weed because it takes you further and further away from your God. Not only that, they want other people to influence you. Man, it's just a little weed. Try it. Once you try it, it's gonna be hard to kick it. And you're gonna try to influence the next person, and the next person is like a virus, like you said. It's a virus. They make it look cool. The whole time is messing up your body. It's messing up your connection with your true God. Bible say, don't have any gods before me. You were worshiping another god when you smoke weed. The god Shiva, just to put it plain from what we was talking about today. What is the blue god? That blue god with the multiple arms? What is that? Krishna. Right, I believe that's the one who got the joint in his mouth or her, and that's the thing. You can't really tell if it's a him or her or whatever, which is confusion. And the Bible says not the author of confusion. Bottom line, man, put the weed down. If you want to serve the one true God of the Israelites, put the weed down. And if you need some help, I talk. We got whatever kind of help you need. If you need some help with nutrition, food wise, we got that. You need some help with financial help, we'll do what we can, but we got that. Any type of violence, domestic violence, any violence being harmed, you being harmed, we got that. Need somewhere to stay, we got that. You need some therapy, we got that. Like any way we can help, just let us help, or just come for the help and be serious about it. Because we giving this to people who really need this, who really wants to change their life. Not people who want to play with this and play with our time. We're here to serve the Lord. Keep going. I was about to say thing. Keep going. Salaki.
Or any likeness of anything that in heaven above,
like the stars and the moon, and don't worship that neither. Keep going.
Or it's in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
So read that again when it says or in the earth beneath. Well, Salaki, you ain't got to read it. When it says or in the earth beneath, for you Christians out there, that means don't worship the devil. Don't worship Satan. Don't be a Satanist. You know what I'm saying? You got people who worship, they make shrines and altars to dead things. Don't do that. That's not our culture. Coming to the ISUBK, man, we gonna show you what our culture. We gonna bring you back to life, because you out there being dead right now, participating in the world. When you come in here, we gonna kill that old man. We gonna kill that old man off. We gonna kill that old woman off and make you a whole new man, whole new woman. And you have to live totally different than you once was, unless you still that same person. You got that same spirit on you. We make new men and new women in here serving the Lord, right? If not, then hey, don't play with the Lord, man. You got ways to getting back at you. Right. And that's not a threat neither. That's so I can drop that and let's get I'll stay in Exodus though. Let's get 34 and 14. 34 and 14. It's 34 and 14. Yep. You go ahead. Go ahead when you got it. Exodus 34 and 14.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 13. But ye shall destroy their altars.
What? Hold on. Exodus 34 and 14. You sure? You sure you got 34 and 14? That's 13 you reading.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 14. For those who shall worship, for those, for thou
there you
shall
go.
Worship no other God.
Stop right there. For thou shalt worship no other God. Why are we bringing all these scriptures out about weed? Because this is something that our people struggle with. When y'all come up in age and y'all be places that, you know, y'all in your personal life, y'all gonna see, man, why is all these people huddled up and smoking one blunt? Why all these people just huddled up? They just, and when y'all, if y'all have slaves, if y'all are not fortunate, or if y'all don't become a famous chess player, famous singer / basketball player, right? Y'all just gonna be places where people just have to get outside to smoke. When they slave, they got 30 minutes to eat lunch. They take 15 minutes of that to go smoke something outside real quick. Bro, you instead of putting nourishment in your body, you'd rather go outside and go smoke a cigarette or some weed real quick. That doesn't make sense. When you could just put all of that to sleep and leave that where it's at and influence the next person to do that, that'll be the first step you make to coming back to your life. You got something you want to say? Oh, what's you smiling for? You got something you want to? You do got something. Okay. Yeah, but people just got to get outside. We can be in like a concert, even, and it's surprising, right? In the casinos, they got a smoking section. They want to accommodate you so you can spend more money. Doesn't that sound like a plug or a person you get weed from? You can get a little bit of extra weed if you spend some extra money. This time I give you this, you just give me that next time. If you just cut out the weed altogether, man, then maybe you can influence your children to break that curse as well, break that generational curse as well. And, you know, it's healthier, right? Maybe your kid won't have a severe asthma. Maybe your kid won't have a allergy problem, respiratory problem, breathing kind of fun. I know, and this from back in the day, I know a family where one of the kids was born with like a hole in their neck. That comes from generational curses of smoking or smoking with a baby within you. You know, pregnant women got that bad too, smoking with the baby in you, with a growing baby in you. They just can't kick the habit. And let me, before I say this, before I go any further, I know, the Lord will multiply thy sorrows. I know that baby kicking your liver off. I know that baby kicking your stomach to the side. Right? But you just got to stay strong, man. Food never hurt. I don't know what can be the symptoms of calming a baby down within a woman's stomach. I don't know. Right? But just don't smoke. Just don't smoke. It's especially harmful for a woman that's pregnant because that smoke ain't going nowhere but inside the baby's lungs that's within you. It ain't no open air nowhere where the smoke so-called dissolve. The smoke is going right in you, right around that baby, and harming the baby. But since you had a kid before that, oh, I smoked with that kid. It was fine. It don't matter. It don't mean that it's not going to harm your next child or your future children. I pleaded one time with a pregnant woman not to smoke. You know what she told me? Boy, this shit hurts. Lock it. I said, please don't. Why are you smoking with a baby? You pregnant? She said, man, it'll be all right. I said, oh my God, I can't do nothing because I ain't the child's father. I'm just a so-called co-worker of yours. And you know, the righteous older women will tell you too, don't smoke with a baby. we probably drag this topic out a little bit, but it has to be said.
Right.
These things have to be said, because if we, and this is the home of the truth, we're not telling you no lies. If we don't say this, if somebody's going to comfort you and say, well, a little bit of weed won't hurt. You can smoke one cigarette over here. But we going to say, man, don't smoke nothing at all. I can't remember, Slakia, sir, don't the doctor say like you can have like a glass of red wine or something?
Absolutely. Even for pregnant women.
Okay.
Even for pregnant women, a glass of wine a day or every other.
Mm-hmm.
It promotes blood flow and digestion.
In
those kind of smaller, moderate amounts. But yeah, like I don't know any doctors personally like that, but the studies that we've seen, it seems to be pretty broad of consensus in that community that there are no overtly harmful effects.
So drinking wine, like drinking wine is two things with drinking wine, right? It doesn't harm the baby, and it's lawful. Like you're not harming the baby, or you're not being harmful in the Lord's eyes. Wouldn't you rather do that? I've been speaking to the men this whole time. I want to speak to some of the pregnant women out there I've seen who's smoking weed and cigarettes and stuff while they're pregnant. I know it hurts, but just have a glass of wine or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't smoke. Smoke is way more harmful. According to, you can Google this. A glass of wine will, like the author said, help the blood flow, digestion. And it's lawful. Wouldn't you want to do something lawful in the Lord's eyes instead of harming you and the baby, making you Salaki close to near-death experiences on the table of having kids? Salaki, go ahead, sir.
I don't know what you're saying. Blood, but don't drink too much wine or liquor because it affects the baby. But 1 or 2 glasses once a month, once every other month would do just fine.
Right. We're not telling you to become a drunkard with wine. I know some of y'all, I done heard women say, I can't wait till I drop this baby. I'm going to do this and drink that and do this. We're not saying, we just saying it's more helpful than smoking. Smoking is harmful 100%. It's nothing positive about smoking. You killing your insides and the baby insides. So now it might be complications with the pregnancy. Now it might be complications with you even surviving the pregnancy. Do you understand that, y'all? Come on now. Isupk, man, we're going to teach you the way to live righteous, the way to live soberly, right? And like I said, if you need some help, sometimes we can't beat the spirit of addiction by ourselves. You got brother and sisterhood here. That's one of the demons that's been plaguing the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for a couple decades now, more than a couple. Because they automatically made it seem okay now. Oh, it's okay. So they wanted to affect your generations, your young kids. They wanted to make it seem cool. Oh, I got a fat stogie. Even though on the wrapper of the blunt that you buy, it says may cause cancer. And the Bible says, man, we stretch our hand out to a rebellious people. Our people so rebellious, we don't even pay attention to the signs. And that's a sign of something that you, if you're addicted to smoking, you see that sign every day. May cause cancer, but you don't care. What man, isupk.com, man. Can get you through anything that you need to get through. Addiction. I named them off earlier. But if you need to start an addiction, call somebody, man. If you feel the urge that you just gotta flame up real quick, call somebody. We're gonna urge you to not flame up. And we're gonna try to shift your mind to something productive. And you feel like you gotta smoke real quick, do 30 push-ups. Easy. I bet you won't smoke after that. You're gonna, and the thing that I learned, right, doing push-ups gives you energy. If you do some push-ups, you're gonna be like, what was I thinking about? I don't know. It's time to go punch something. Like, I don't know. It's time to go run now. I gotta, and I don't know if that's a man thing, but we can't just get our upper body. We gotta do something else. Now I gotta get my abs good. Now I gotta get my legs good. You know, just switch your addiction to something that's positive and something that's not harmful but positive for your body, which is exercise. You know, play your favorite sport. You know, weed and running never mix. Smoking and running never mix. And almost 100% of the sports you got to run, right? Right. You want to be lazy. And like I said, it put the spirit on you to shit, fuck it. I'm just going to sit right here. And your building could be on fire. You high, you just sitting there watching the flames burn, not knowing that you next to be unalive. Crazy. Man. So this class, man, was just at least to reach out, man, to let y'all know out there that y'all not alone, man. We've beat addiction before. It's not nothing that can't be beat with brotherhood, with sisterhood.
It's like if I may,
Con.
we had an excellent substance abuse and addiction program with some amazing brothers who got that certification, that counseling.
Right.
So if you yourself or you have a brother that need those services, just reach out to the school near you. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And with that, pass the class over to Officer 1000 Rapaya. Like I did the other one, good. I know it's something that I didn't get to.
It's all right. Security announcements. We are the ISUPK coming on the 125th, 1 West Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limit for 6 months. They are to be saluted on. They are to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After this, after 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she may get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. There are another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. That is a year. So ties, which is a commandments. Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means it means 10th in the Hebrew, Ba'asharah. 10th of every penny of any increase the Lord give to the treasury department or teacher. Priestly for free will offer for me priest. Free will offering for a priest, which is not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holiday convocation, which you could read in the hallway. Priest blowing the trumpets, which is September 21st. If anyone wants to be a trooper, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That means black blues, black shirt, black pants, and headband or scarf. And with that, a module, which means to stand. We go give a card salute to the teacher. Amajin Sabat, Amajin Barak, Yahaba Shimyal Shabbatah.
Yahaba Shimyal Shabbatah.
Yasbata, dismiss. Pay your time.